talking to a guy that claims to be interested in dating you and you say something like, oh, I'm going to get my nails done or my hair, I'm going to the mall, and he does not offer to send you money to contribute to that, you need to block him, and you need to block him quickly, okay? We don't have time to be talking to men that cannot contribute to our lives, even in the smallest of ways. Not in this economy.
The word today is job. J-O-B.
Ew, it's giving broke.
You know what, honestly? It's nobody's right to say what's right or wrong for another person to do. If a woman wants to add all of these accessories to herself, that's her prerogative. It's there. She has the option to choose that. If she feels like whoever her significant other should be the one to facilitate that, that's her opinion. And that's something she will have to work out with the person that she ends up, being with. Well, if you don't agree to those circumstances, you don't have to judge her as a good or bad person. You just feel the way that you feel about her stipulations. And how you feel about that is not the same thing as how you feel about her. Like, how you feel about her opinion on something is not the same as how you feel about, them as a person. Like, you might not like the fact, you might like her as a person, but you don't like her idea of how you guys should interact with each other. You don't like that she feels like you should pay her, buy things for her that you don't want her to engage in. Like, maybe you don't want to pay for her nails because you don't want her to have them anyway. Maybe you don't want to pay to get her hair did because you prefer her to wear her natural hair anyway. You don't like the way that she's always covering up her natural beauty. You don't want her. Like, she's not who you're attracted to her, but you don't actually, your soul has no need for this person. There's no gaps for her to fill for you, for real. If you're not, that's not necessarily the case. There may be plenty of gaps that she's filling, but you also have to understand that it's not just the parts of that person that you like that you're taking. If you don't like those things and you don't want to purchase those things for whatever reason, then understand that this is on the other spectrum of y'all frequency, the part that you don't prefer. But it comes with it. Do you want the whole package? Do you want all of this? Or don't go trying to change anybody, because nobody could change for you, even if they wanted to. People can only change for themselves. If they try to change for you, it's not going to be a lasting change. It's going to change back at some point, because they didn't grow. They're just acting. They're playing a character. They didn't grow and develop as a person. They didn't find within themselves their own personal reason to do the things that they were doing. They're only doing it because they were told to, or they felt like they had to in order to get what they want. And once they stop wanting it bad enough to compensate for how bad they don't want to do what they're doing, it's a wrap at that point.
Brokey, new ick unlocked. Right?
Yep, we're getting a divorce, people. I found out that my beautiful girl right here was cheating on me this whole time and had somebody else's kid, huh? Ain't that right, baby? Talk to the camera, come on. Tell me what you was doing.
That's tough.
Oh, she don't want to show face. It's okay.
I
Divorce,
bet.
can we say divorce papers coming? Huh? Can we say? She just now getting home? Ain't that right? Ain't that right, Pumpkin?
First of all, no part of this is necessary. Like, why are you laying next to somebody you feel that way about? Like if it's your bed, all right, cool, but you can kick her out.
Yeah. So, fellas, if you anything like me, you're gonna be smart and not wipe up these kind of women. You know what I mean? We out here crying because I already served her. Yeah. She did too many times. Ain't that right?
In all honesty, man, it's 10 times out of 10, it's better to just walk away instead of doing all that.
Yeah, I know. Stop. I know. I get it. I know what's going on here. Fellas.
And just as a sidebar, like, one quality of being healed is that you no longer receive any pleasure, or you no longer receive anything from the plight of someone else that you feel like harmed you. Like when you are healed from some hurt that was caused by someone else, you don't feel anything when they're punished. Like you don't have a desire for anything bad to happen to them. Like when you really healed and you done with it, they become like a any other person. Like the sympathy and compassion that you would have for a random stranger on the street, however you would normally act towards somebody that you don't know when you healed, that's how you act towards a person that you feel like harmed you. It just don't matter. You don't feel better. You don't feel worse when you see something bad happening to that person. You don't feel like you want to protect them, but you don't feel like you want to, but you also would just let something unreasonable happen to them. If you would, like in a situation where you would do anything, like you wouldn't let this happen to anybody. You know, you wouldn't allow it to happen to them either. You just be on neutral terms with that person. Like that's what healing means. You're no longer harmed. There's no imbalance there. This ain't healing nor winning.
Be loyal to yourself, because they won't be. You understand? This is what you deal with. Huh? Coming home all late hours of the night.
And I'm not even saying this guy's a bad person. It's just that why are you doing this? Why are you entertaining this? You're not helping you. You're not healing you. You're staying in that same frequency, that same wavelength, that same feeling. Like when you don't want it anymore, when you ready to walk away, like you don't have to put all that extra energy into somebody's downfall. It's not gonna help you really. Just do the best thing for you. You know, you don't have to do the worst thing for them at the same time.
Are you still tired? Are you making me my breakfast? Huh? Are you making breakfast? Peace out, people. This is my life.
Let me know what you guys think about that. Good on him for leaving the situation and standing on business in regards to her disrespecting him. The only thing that's throwing me up.
He didn't leave the situation. He right there. Talking about what's gonna happen.
Here is that he said too many times. Right? What does that mean exactly?
Right.
Because,
that might not be the last.
Hey, if she did it one time is all you need, okay? You don't need to have more examples to say too many times or it's happened more than once. Okay, once a woman cheats on you, she no longer respects you. Okay, the relationship is over and you should not be in a situation where you take her back.